This Monday morning, the 12th day in the month of August 2024. On behalf of the board management and staff, we welcome you to today's broadcast of programs. Thank you so much for joining us. And on behalf of Morning Ride, Monday's edition, and the crew that made up Monday's edition, we welcome you to our world of information, education, and entertainment. My name is Lilibet Ugochukwu. Thank you so much for riding with us this morning. So it's a beautiful Monday morning, another fresh week of the block of August. We're gradually getting to the end of August. We just started August. Thank God we're all basking in the euphoria of God's blessings. And today being the 12th, let's look at our national celebration. When I went through the national celebration yesterday as preparing for today, I was just smiling all through that we celebrate so many things nationwide, things that we think they don't matter, things that we don't even call anything, they matter a lot. They really, really do matter a lot. So on national celebration today, being the 12th, we have funny celebration. Now let me tell you what we have. And we have the hip hop day. Hip hop day. You know the hip hop day, that's the dance day. It's celebrated today. Whoever invented that day, we have it celebrated today. And we have melon day. I'm sure you know what melon is. Melon. Some of you can call it ekusi. Yes, it's celebrated today. Don't forget, foods are celebrated. Food as insignificant, you would call it. It's celebrated. It's set aside. A day is set aside to celebrate them. Remember when we celebrated the National Mango Day? And we had different species of mango. Now today we have Happy Melon Day. We also have National Align Your Teeth Day. National Align Your Teeth Day. Now there are some persons that their dentition do not really align, so they have to brace it. They use braces, they brace it so it can align. And those braces, some carry it for years, some carry it for months. It just depends, And I know they change it at intervals, like monthly. Sometimes in few months, I can't really specify the number of months, but in few months they change it, and they wear another one. So that's just to make the teeth align. So today is set aside for that purpose, National Align Your Teeth Day. And we have also National Face Mask Day. National Face Mask Day. We're not going to dwell on that. And you know the one that actually got me? Let me tell you. National Fufu Day. It's so funny. Like Cassava Day. National Fufu Day. It's celebrated today. So those of you that are lovers of fufu, go out there today and enjoy it as much as you can, because today is its day. We're celebrating it today. So that's all we'll take on our national celebration. Funny, right? Yes, funny. That's all we'll take on our national celebration this morning, the 12th day in the month of August. And right about now, let's move to trendy issues. What has been happening? What has been going on around the globe? What has been happening in your block? What has been happening around the state and outside the state? Now we have a public servant salary increase expected in August 2024. Public servant salary increase expected in August 2024, and that's this month. Now remember that the president signed that the salary be increased. In fact, he increased the salary. He increased salary to 70,000 naira. Minimum wage, that's the minimum wage for workers. But some states, in fact, 27 states, including the FCT, yet to set up minimum wage panel. Yet to set up minimum wage panel. And so most people will ask, is it going to be visible? Like this month, it's supposed to be this month. This was implemented since May. So is it going to be visible this month, being August? That's the question on everybody's mouth, everybody's lip. Everybody is talking about it. When you go anywhere, people are talking about it. This minimum wage, we're supposed to get it to this month, but are we going to get it this month? So we don't know about that yet until we get to the end of August, because 27 states, FCT, yet to set up minimum wage panel. Now, if you do not set up the minimum wage panel, how are you going to pay? A panel needs to be set up to look into it, and then how to implement it, how to, the sharing formula, how to go about it, the backlog and everything. We definitely need a panel to look into that implementation. But no panel has been set in 27 states, including the FCT. So is it going to be feasible? We don't know. You and I, we have no idea. But let's watch and see what happens. And also, there has been speculations that the NYSC have been, their salary or their allowance have been increased to 70,000 naira. The core members, there's speculation, serious speculation going around the media that their allowance have been increased to 70,000 naira. But the director has come out to say, please, do not listen to that story. Debunk that story. It is not true. Nobody has increased anything. No 70,000 naira implementation have been done on the NYSC allowance. So everything remains as it is. So please, those of you that are spreading false rumor without verifying, just because you need followers on your page or you want traffic on your page, debunk from spreading such lies. Let it come from the portal. Let it come from the NYSC portal, because they've even said it that they let the NYSC handle their news themselves. Don't help them in handling their news. Don't help them broadcast their news. You're not their media person. So let any information concerning core members come from allowance increment. All right, so there's this speculation also concerning the Senate and their salary. Now let's read it. The Senate on Sunday, which was yesterday, tackled former President Olusegun Obasanjo over his comments that lawmakers in both chambers of the National Assembly, NAS, fix their salaries. In a statement, Senate spokesman Yemi Adaramodu challenged anyone with credible evidence to present contrary facts, describing any suggestion that the National Assembly fixes its salaries as uncharitable and satanic. Adaramodu said the Red Chamber only receives the salary allocated to it by the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission, RMAFC, in line with the Constitution. Now, the lawmaker who represents Ekiti South Senatorial District in the 10th NAS also emphasized that no senator has received any financial patronage from the presidency. He clarified that the constituency projects often linked to the legislature are merely suggested and nominated by senators, following practices common in other democracies worldwide. So, this story now has been making rounds also. You see, one thing with fake news is that it spreads really, really fast. Now, the Senate has come out to say, no, we don't fix our salaries. We're not the one that fixes our salaries. We only get what the RMAFC gives us. They are the ones that fixes our salaries. That's the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission. Fixes not the Senate. So please, those of you going around to say that the Senate are the ones that fixes their salary, debunk. Desist from such rumor. They have come out to say, no, we are not the one that fixes our salary. If you have any proof that they are the ones that fixes their salary, their spokesperson, Yemi Adaramodu, has challenged you to come out with evidence, facts, to prove that, yes, they are the ones that fixes their salary. So, when we go through news, or when we see anything on the net or on social media, let us really look into it, get facts, get your findings straight before you spread. Some persons are very good at seeing a post and the next thing, they are spreading the post, they are sharing to every other person, and one post that has been shared by one person gets to millions of people. Now if that person shares, it gets to billions of people. So that's how stories actually spread. So if you see a story, if you get any story, verify the story very well. Make sure that it is the right story. How do you verify your stories? Go to the offices in charge. Go to the places that this story is, the people that this story is actually talking about. Go there, get one or two persons there, and ask questions. Ask questions. You know, nobody's going to beat you for asking questions. I heard this thing, I saw this thing online, is it true? Ask questions and get your facts right. Get your findings straight before you spread. Don't just go out there and spread false stories. Now we have this one, the Patriots, a non-partisan group of eminent Nigerians, has urged President Bola Tinubu to convene a National Constituent Assembly to produce a People's Democratic Constitution for the country. Emeka Anyoku, former Commonwealth Secretary General, made the call when he led the Patriots on a visit to the president on Friday. Mr. Anyoku, while briefing State House correspondents after the meeting, said the leaders of thought conveyed to the president the view that Nigeria needed a People's Democratic Constitution. Now the question is he speaking for Nigerians, or he's speaking for himself and his caucus? That's what we do not know. Are Nigerians actually looking for a democratic constitution? Is that what Nigerians need? Do we need a democratic constitution? Well, we'll follow up on that story and see how it turns out, because they went to the president to tell the president what they want, or what they think Nigerians want. And we've not heard anything from the president concerning that issue, concerning that request. So just keep our fingers crossed to see what is going to come out from that request with the president. And now on Olympics, yes, our people are back, even though there was no, we didn't get anything, medal and stuff, but thank God they went and they came back successful. That's all we need. That is just all we need, that you go and come back successful. There is nothing like traveling and then coming back in one piece. Yes, there's nothing like doing that. Okay, so there's this story from Elumelu. He says government should tell us those stealing crude with vessels. Government should tell us those stealing crude with vessels. How would the government know those stealing crude with vessels? Are they aware? Do they know who these persons are? These people, the face behind the mask. Because almost on a daily, we hear stories of crude being diverted, vessels being diverted, being hijacked, stolen, and the rest of it. So now, Elumelu is coming out to say, government should tell us. We need to know those people that are stealing our oil, that are stealing our vessels. We need to know who they are. Now, if we know who they are, what is going to happen? They're going to face the wrath of the law. The law will definitely do why they are there. But the problem now is, can we actually pinpoint those people that are behind this? Can we actually find out those people that are behind this? Is it possible to get somebody, and not just getting somebody, getting the real culprits, not getting suspects, not getting people that you think, okay, they might be connected, but you're not too sure. We need the real culprits. And the earlier we get those real culprits, the better for us. That is why every hand must be on deck. It's not just the government alone. We shouldn't just leave things for the government alone. You and I can actually do. We can just stay and we'll see things going wrong. We call the attention of the police. We call the attention of those in charge. We call the attention of the military. Report such cases. If you see any case like that, report such cases. So let's not just Alright, so that's it on that story. We hope that the culprits are fished out and the perpetrators of that evil crime are fished out and are dealt with. Now, there's this one, hunger in the land. That's another trendy issue. Hunger in the land. Confusion. Over 740 truckloads of rice palliative for 36 states, including Abuja, the FCT. Confusion. Over 740 truckloads of rice palliative for 36 states, including the FCT. Now, people have been asking questions. Where are the palliatives, the rice palliatives? I'll be more specific. The rice palliatives that the federal government disbursed to 36 states, including the FCT. Who have gotten that rice palliative? Because if everybody is crying that they have not gotten the palliative, then who got the palliative? That's the question on the lips of Nigerians. Who got the palliative? I get questions every day when I go to the market to purchase things. People ask me, you work in the media, where is the rice? How are you people sharing it? Like I'm the one sharing it. I just make them understand. I'm not the one sharing it. I am only the one bringing the information to your doorstep that this and this is what it is. Because it came from the federal government. But we haven't seen, I am not the one disbursing it, so just keep your fingers crossed. Definitely you will get your own package. That's what we are all hoping for. So when we hear palliative, another thing that people want to know or people want to see is disbursing it so that the vulnerable can get their own share. But it's so unfortunate, very unfortunate, that nobody is saying it. Nobody has gotten it. All we hear is rice palliative, rice palliative, rice palliative. Even the rice that will be sold at 40,000 naira per bag, 40,000 naira, we still haven't seen, people still haven't seen it. People haven't seen it. Questions are rising. People are actually hungry. And that palliative will actually go a long way to ameliorate the sufferings of